What's up, guys? We got Mr. Rutty back here, and we are thinking about rewicking another single coil. How about that? And this one is ohming out at 0.31. So, the coil's already in there. We're about to wick this thing up and see how it vapes. Let's try it out. Alright. So we got some cotton bacon bits, which is not what I thought it was, honestly. Fucking lump cotton.
We also gave her an opportunity to provide a statement.
So,
She wanted to object to that and provide a challenge to that.
you'll pull you some cotton
A
out.
member of the Nevada Secretary of State's Office investigation team also interviewed her, and they had no issue with the assistance that we tried to give her.
And remember, guys, I'm not no professional or no shit like that. This is literally just for me, just to be able to say, hey, I did something. Look at that. So if you want to judge and leave dirty comments,
I could tell you that my wife
please don't.
are very concerned for me, but we have security here. We have law enforcement who are protecting us. I am concerned for the safety
I
of my
mean,
staff. We're putting measures in
unless you're trying to help me out,
to make sure that
I don't want to hear
it's necessary. Again, we're going to begin to monitor
the criticism.
vehicles as they come in to make sure that they should be here and that they're parking properly so that we don't prevent our employees from having an issue getting in and out of the facility. But I feel safe. We're going to be okay. We're going to continue to count.
Pull that bitch on in there. You see?
Doing what our duty is in counting dollars. Yes, right there.
And we'll put our other cotton back. Yeah, I'm watching all this presidential stuff, so if you hear that in the background, that's what it be. I'm waiting to hear if I'm having a new president or not. Bullshit. Alright, so next. So we got it like this. What I usually do is come to about right there, just on the outside of the deck, and that's where I'll snip. I don't know if you can see it on camera or not, but I am a bit shaky. Been drinking the hell out of some monsters lately. See, and then you do just a little bit of combing. Get that bottom real good. Just a little bit, not too much.
Because they voted provisionally and were told they didn't have the ID that they needed in order to do that. These are also mail ballot voters who were also notified that they needed to provide an ID on the envelope that's sent out to them, and they failed to do so. So they've been notified, and the deadline is tomorrow at 5 p.m. I know that there are several people who are working to actively reach out to those voters and try to help them get in with that ID. There was a question over here. Yes, right there.
Tuck it in there. And then this is the little cheat, I like to call it. So, to know that you've wicked perfectly. Sometimes, this is not all the time or fucking actual facts or none of that. But for me, I've noticed if you take your cotton and just tickle the underbelly bottom of that deck with the cotton, just tickle it. See? My camera sucks, but just tickle that and you should be good up here. So let's do the other side.
continue to read, because we have to take ballots until next Tuesday.
So we come to the outside of the deck. Make sure you're doing it straight. You don't want your cotton all lopsided. Like I said, I am shaky due to energy boost. And then you just make this look pretty. Oh, this one's pretty thin, so we won't comb it out too much. So this one I'm getting a little worried about, but hopefully it should be okay. I am doing this at work, so if I have to cut you off due to customers, I'm sorry about that.
See that on our website and our ENR report, right there. I'm sorry, man, I can't hear you. I'm hard of hearing very well.
Okay, then, so you probably can't see it, but you see how it's not really tickling, it's up. You gotta fix that. So you just pull this a little bit, don't fuck your other side up, and you'll be alright. So you take, come in, just a little bit, just a little tug, and you can get your cotton down in there. And now, yeah, there we go. Actually, a little much. All right. You see how it's tickling in there now? Right, so that should be good. And for today's juice, here, let me fix this. Boop. And for today's juice, I'm going to be using some Jam Monster Peach. Stuff is pretty good. So peach jam, butter, and toast. And you always, I usually start off about 25 for heat, about 25 watts. Juice your coil first. Oh, look at that, there we go. I really want you to see this. I hope I don't get no customers. Everybody liked my Amit rewick video, so I figured why not. Now this is a dual coil build deck, but like I said in my previous video, I am a single coil burner. Dual coils are they're just too smooth for me. I don't get the that real nice in the throat. So when I have dual coils, it's very less satisfying, but very nice clouds.
eligible and they casted a ballot and provided us anything they needed to provide.
And then you'll just hit your button. And you see how it's soaked up in there? You just pulse it. You don't want it to fire.
I don't have observers. It's the general public.
Just to soak that juice in there.
I don't have observers. You need to speak up, man.
Let me see.
Absolutely not. We've been working close with all parties who've been interested in observing our activities. In fact, we've gone above and beyond what the statute calls for us to do. The only thing Clark County needs to do, required by law, is to provide access to anyone who wants to observe us county. We realized with the engagement by the general public in this election
Okay.
that there were going to be,
So my cotton's all saturated. Now,
as a courtesy, provided
this is a really good thing to do.
in other rooms. Now,
If you don't want to taste your cotton, you break it in beforehand.
and they continue to say that we're
And all you do is hold your button.
communicating with them in the month of August and September. And we made clear to them exactly what we would do. We set up a schedule to count, and it's a worst-case scenario, because we want to make sure that we've got all of our bases.
Just pulses and blow.
Have staff available
Put
for
some
them
juice on there.
each step every day. Obviously, my staff is getting
Don't touch your nipple to your coil. It'll burn it.
So if we
I
finish
did that.
our scheduled time,
It's hilarious fuck up.
done. And so we have notified observers who come up.
And got some more juice on there. So
We've even gone so far as to tour them and take them to see the area to confirm that there's nothing going on. Unfortunately, there are some observers that come through.
and this is just so you don't taste your cotton and stuff like that
Interact with our
when you go to start vaping.
we clearly communicate to them exactly what they can.
Fix my
and can't
shit
do
in
with
case
it.
somebody
So
walks
now
in
we
here.
have done everything we possibly can in Clark County to allow observers to participate. One more question. We're going to take one more. Same day. What do you mean by same day? You mean registration? All of the in-person votes
That
are
should
in
be
the
good. And of course, I my kylin up. So now it leaks all the time.
They're grouped in different areas. I can't tell you exactly which ballot.
And if you guys know anything about that, please let me know in the comments below.
See where they came from. What I'm telling you is
I'll just
exactly
throw that
what
away.
we have left. It could be a
Because what had happened
in the mail.
was there's a gasket in the cap. Well, that was being a pain in the ass one day, and I shoved it back on there, and well, what do you know? I clipped the damn little gasket seal thing. I don't know how to take this tank all the way apart to be able to fix it. Pisses me off. So, we put our top back on. There's a little bit of juice in there, but most of it leaked out, so. Clean this up. So that white seal is what's fucked up on my tank. If y'all know how to fix that, you let me know. I haven't dove into my box or nothing like that. Also, if you wick too thin, this bitch will leak like hell on you. Keep that in mind. Get my mod cleaned back up. Oh yeah, guys, so you know the last mod in my last video. Well, the button kept messing up on me, so I had to get another one. So I got the same one because I like that damn thing so much. It feels so good in the hand. But anyways, let's have a vape.
The lawsuit by the Trump campaign in the case of Michigan is about transparency. They say they want more access to the vote counting process and actually some video.
25 watts. I don't taste any cotton.
Into the boxes for dropping off their ballots. What's that all about?
30.
Yeah, there are two specific claims. The remedy that we sought is not sufficient here because what the Trump campaign was asking for was a halt to the voting in Michigan. In constitutional law cases, we have a doctrine called mootness, which it's kind of related to the issue of standing. Basically, it goes like this. If there's nothing important to do about something, then we'll typically dismiss a case. If you're asking to stop the vote counting in Michigan, at this
Go up to
point,
35.
it's probably too late to do that.
And once I'm done breaking in this coil, guys, it's
And called by media houses.
probably going to do it for today.
One hurdle that
See what y'all say in the comments and all that good stuff.
if it can
It's 35.
that and deal with the remedy. The two claims are first that an election watcher, an observer, was not allowed into what a facility to watch counting. It's not clear the factual basis of that claim. The second one is
Good flavor, good taste.
under Michigan law,
It's not leaking yet.
at least for drop boxes that were placed after the law was passed, drop boxes have to be monitored by video surveillance for law enforcement purposes.
Got some bubbles.
He was claiming that they have a right to see that
A couple
video,
of bubbles in there.
and the state apparently has not,
She's definitely wanting to wick.
you know,
Go up to 40.
request. So yes, it comes down to the word that you use, right? The claim is that transparency problem, and so the Trump campaign is in Michigan courts, in the Michigan Court of Claims. That's where you go in Michigan when you're trying to sue the state, and asking. At this point, I don't know what the I suppose is to not certify the count because they can't stop the count anymore. It's already happened.
Right, it is kind of a moot point. Now, as to those video surveillance cameras, the idea here is that
Oh.
somebody coming and maybe stealing.
There we go, guys. Well, it's good. It's wicked.
Call from Red Valley.
We'll see you next time.